Hello and welcome to the Federal. My name is Shreyas. The Kashmir Files turned out to be one of the highest grossers of Indian cinema in 2022. Now, the makers have decided to release a sequel to the controversial film. However, this time it would be a 7-episode web series and is titled The Kashmir Files Unreported. Here's the story. The trailer of the upcoming web series titled The Kashmir Files Unreported is out. The 2-minute-long trailer has archived footage of the killings, protests and testimonials of victims during the Kashmiri exodus. It also has conversation with historians, experts and the victims' families. Filmmaker Vivek Agnihotri claims that the footage in the web series is part of the research that he had done for nearly 4 years before making his 2022 film, The Kashmir Files. The web series will be streamed on ZEE5, and the streaming platform put out a statement which said, the 7-part ZEE5 series delves into the historical, ethnical and geopolitical details, encapsulating the events, mistakes, crimes and circumstances that led to the massacre and mass exodus of Kashmiri Pandits from the valley in the 1990s. Vivek Agnihotri claims the series will also shed light on the circumstances that led to the abrogation of Article 370 and its aftermath in Kashmir. Agnihotri claims that his film The Kashmir Files opened people's eyes about the Kashmiri exodus 32 years after it happened, and his web series would deliver an even more enlightening and chilling sequel. He said, and I quote, "The genocide of Kashmir is a blot not only on India but on humanity. It is considered to be the biggest hidden tragedy of modern times. It was very important for us to tell the story honestly. So far, in all the movies, literature and in media, what has been reported is contemporary. After 32 years when we made the Kashmir Files, based on 4 years of extensive research, it opened people's eyes. Even though the Kashmir Files was one of the successful films, many called it a propaganda film which showed only 10% of the reality." Agnihotri made a statement on the allegations as well. He said, and I quote, "There were polarizing views on the film. Some felt that the movie portrayed only 10% of the reality and some felt that the Kashmir Files was a propaganda film. Therefore, it was important for us to open all the research and interviews we did in its purest and rawest form for people to understand that the truth is difficult to handle. I can guarantee the Kashmir Files Unreported will shatter your heart, but the intention is so that we learn from history and develop a temperament of zero tolerance for terrorism, and we stand up for humanity and our own people." Vivek Agnihotri's wife Pallavi Joshi, who was also part of the Kashmir Files, shared her views and said, "When we made the Kashmir Files, it was a 3-hour-long film. Yet, it was only the tip of the iceberg. And when a section of society started saying that this is untrue and a propaganda film, we realized that the truth in its true and naked form needs to come out in front of the people. So here we are presenting the Kashmir Files Unreported, which shows you the extensive research we've gone through, and you can hear the stories of unimaginable horror and terror that these pundits have gone through from the horse's mouth. So, it's a series that every Indian needs to watch, for every Indian needs to know what Kashmir means to India and how it is an intrinsic part of our country and will continue to remain so." Vivek Agnihotri claims that he believes that his web series would serve as a type of national archive and a significant document for the future, as it is based on his and his team's engagement with authorities in Kashmir. He claims he and his team thoroughly examined parliament records, archives, books, newspapers, international documentaries and videos. While the trailer is out, the release date is yet to be announced. The Kashmir Files rating close to 340 crores at the box office when it was released in 2022. There is no doubt that the makers want to encash on the success of the film and have weaved a web series around it. However, it needs to be seen if the sequel will get the same response as the film did in 2022.
Subscribe to the Federal's YouTube page for more news and updates.